Hello, 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 my lovely peeps. Happy Monday to all of you. This is your spiritual life coach, Tammy Ward, coming in at you every Monday, just giving you a little bit of, just opening up your consciousness and giving you a little bit of a mindset shift into things. As you guys know, I am a transformational transition mindset coach. I help others. Kind of shift their thoughts into better ones. There you go. But hey guys, I'm coming in today because I really want to just chat with you guys about energy. And full disclosure here, my dogs, as you see, are in the room. So I'm hoping they don't bark. I gave them some bones in the hopes that they will be chomping away on those bones and not bother us. But if they do, hey, it's the energy in the room. They're just responding to it. All right. So grab your little drink, take a little swig, and let's get started. And by the way, I have some notes here. So if you see me looking down, that's what it's all about. The reason why I want to talk about energy is because, OMG, there is so much going on in our world right now. There is so much energy everywhere we go, whether it be the grocery store, the neighbor's house, the mailbox, to work, to our kids' school to drop them off, or to teach our schools at home, wherever you're doing. There is a lot of energy involved in everything that we do. And I just want to be able to come in here and talk with you a little bit about that in hopes that you can understand that you're not going crazy. You may not be feeling the emotions that you're feeling, that it could just be energy. And about how you can see that, respond to that, and move on from that. Okay? And so here it is. As you know, energy is everything. Everything is energy. This is energy. These are energy. My hair is energy. I'm energy. This glass is energy. Everything's energy, and it's always constantly moving. And you have to understand that when we are doing things, or even when we visualize, right, that is also energy. And so think about this for a second. A lot of times we use most of our senses throughout the day, right? We use smell, touch, hear, sight. We use all of those senses throughout our whole day to be able to, our mind talks to ourselves, right? So if we walking down the street and we might see somebody a little off or a little, talking on the phone a little angrily, we can see it. We can hear it, but oftentimes we also sense it energetically. We energetically sense that energy that they're projecting off onto the world. And so we do the same. Our kids do it to us. We do it to them. Our partners, our coworkers, our bosses, the person right next to you in line in traffic or at a stop sign or wherever you go. It happens the same way. And all of it's in our mind. Right? All of this happens inside our mind. And the ability to sense energy comes from that same place as we do when we talk about hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting. All that comes the same. We taste something, our mind will go, boom, that's what it is, an apple, right? Our energy is the same way. We see someone's actions and we may sense anger. We may sense the energy of joy. It depends on what it is, right? So each of us, I believe everyone can think of something and a picture of something and it becomes an energy, right? And that's the process of visualization. The process of visualization is very strong when it comes to energy. You visualize something, you feel it. You sometimes people can even visualize a big steak. What am I thinking about eating today? And they may visualize a big steak. Well, then they can taste it. They can almost smell it. They can almost hear it sizzling as it's cooking, right? I mean, that's a lot of things. And all of that is just energy. And so whenever we're wanting to shift out of a negative environment into a positive environment, we can also visualize, hello, Duck, what's going on? Mama, good to see you, Gilly. It's almost the same as that we can sense energy and visualize that energy. So when we're going from negative to a positive, right? Everybody's like always like, think positive. I'm more of like, how can you shift your thoughts to bring more joy, to bring whatever you're wanting in that moment, right? And I think visualization can be a huge part of that, in the sense of like, okay, let's visualize a calm, serene place, right? Let's go there. Or let's visualize a nice, loving conversation. And you go there, and then you can tell that your body will begin to shift, because your mind is beginning to shift, because you're telling your mind what to do. And that shifts the energy that you have. So there are a lot of people out there that don't even realize that it's energy that they're sensing, right? They think, oh, it's just, somebody's coming at me with this aggressive anger, and like, I just want to react to that aggressive anger. No, you are fully sensing their energy, and your mind takes it on. Your mind takes it on so much that it triggers all the times that anybody has ever had a confrontational conversation with you. And that's so true. Like, anytime you are at the grocery store or wherever you're at, and someone says something and you're like, ooh, that's a bit harsh, don't you think? Your brain's going to go, well, that was harsh, right? And so that's where it begins, where you begin to sense that energy. A lot of times, what we don't realize is that we believe that we are sad and angry, or, maybe we are proud, or maybe we are happy and joyful and thankful, or maybe we are, don't know what that feeling is that we're feeling. In that moment, right, a tool that you can utilize for yourself is to go in and sense the energy, right? You just kind of like, and you can do it for however long. Sometimes, depending on where I'm at, it takes me like 5 seconds. Sometimes it needs a little bit longer, right? But the thing about sensing energy is just really just about noticing where you feel that energy, noticing where it's at in your body, noticing where it's coming from, right? And when we can notice it and be aware of that energy, we can also begin to make the choice to clear that energy, to be able to have a peaceful emotion instead of like the anger. And it's really about creating the habit of a state of relaxation, right? And we can do it anytime. I think it's like, well, a lot of psychologists say, well, if your kids are screaming at you, kindly be like, okay, I hear that, but I got to walk out of the room. And people walk out of the room. You can walk out of the room all you want. You can stop the conversation all you want. You can end a conversation all you want. You can do all of that. But what you also need to do, what most people don't, is you got to be able to get into that state of relaxation. That mindset needs to shift, and you have to be able to be like, okay, that's their energy. Is it my energy or their energy? Am I reacting to their energy? If I am, then how can I respond to their energy, right? If I am reacting to the energy of being late to work, how can I respond in a state of relaxation? Because look, no matter what, you're already late. There's nothing that's going to change that. Your anxiety of it, your frustration of it, your speeding, putting the pedal to the metal is not going to change the energy that you're going to have. Instead, you're going to carry that energy with you throughout the whole day. You're going to carry, it may dumb itself down. It may numb itself a little bit, but you'll come into a situation and that energy of that anxiety is going to come right back up, because the state of relaxation and shifting the energy and shifting the mind did not happen. So you have to create those things. So it's all about finding your way of creating it. Visualization is a good way. Visualization can be an extremely powerful way for you to be able to be like, okay, well, here I am. I need to go into a state of relaxation. And a lot of light workers and a lot of meditation and like Kundalini yoga, they'll often say, okay, go to your sacred garden. Go to that place where you have complete serenity and you have peace within yourself. Go to that. For some people, it may be a baseball game. They may visualize a time where it was like so happy and joyful, and they'll go there, right? Because whatever you need to do is you have to be able to not allow your mind to control you, right? The mechanical mind that says, I love being anxious, keep me there. I love this energy, keep me in this horrible, horrible attitude, right? You have to be like, whoa, Missy, hold up, wait a minute, don't go down if you ain't in it. I don't want to be there. I want to be in a state of joy. I want to be in a state of peace. I want to be in a state of focus. I want to be in a state of living my life the way that I want to live it, not allowing my emotions to come through. Because again, all of it is just energy. And so you can visualize anything you like to be able to do that. The emotions that go along with your thoughts will magnetize. And you know that. So I think it was, oh my gosh, I forgot who it was. It may have been Eckhart Tolle, maybe. No, I can't remember now. Dang it. But somebody so profound in that sense was talking about 17 seconds, right? That it literally takes 17 seconds to be able to have an emotion either take you or you take out of it. So it can either take you over or you can take yourself out of it. In the sense that in 17 seconds, if you have a thought like, I do not like the way this person is treating me, right? You have the next 17 seconds of thoughts is going to be the emotion you're going to attract, right? So you can either go into that 17 seconds and be like, oh, I can't believe they said that. They said this word to me. Or do they really think I'm that way? Am I that way? That 17 seconds is going to either go negative or can go positive, right? And if you're like me sometimes, where sometimes I don't even like the negative and positive chit chat. Sometimes I just like to do I want a low vibration or a high vibration energy, right? And so I think that whenever the emotions that go along with our thoughts will magnetize similar emotions to people around you. And that's what we call projecting, right? So anytime I didn't get some good sleep, anytime I didn't get any good sleep, right? And then I have to go homeschool my child, I'm going to be projecting, right? Because I'm not grounded. I'm not centered. I'm allowing the energy of not being able to have any sleep just take me over. I'm not being able to go into that state of relaxation and be like, okay, well, I need to shift this. And so, hating something ties you to something, right? Or not wanting to do something ties you into that emotion. If you want to move to a better place, start by loving the energy that you want to create, right? It's almost as if you're making a choice right then and there. Do I choose to stay in this, or do I choose to get out of it? Do I choose a low vibration? Do I choose a higher vibration? And that's about sensing energy, right? Sensing energy in yourself. A lot of times what we don't realize is sensing the energy from others. And so let's just give a scenario like, okay, you're going into a coffee shop to grab your coffee. You're in a really great mood. You're like, yes, I'm gonna give myself a treat today. I'm gonna get a coffee somewhere out in the world, and it's gonna be fantastic. And maybe I'll even get like a little biscuit or a little crumpet, Duck? Little something like that to be able to, just enjoy my day. I'm in a really good mood, right? And so you walk into the coffee shop, and the lady has to ask you twice what you like, right? And maybe you're it's standing in the way of getting to the line to the bathroom, and so you have to move a little bit. And maybe whenever you go to grab your coffee, somebody's right there, and you have to wait a minute, or maybe they grab the last straw, whatever it may be, anything like that. Maybe the person spelled your name wrong on your cup. I don't know what it is. And then you get back in your car and you have your coffee because that's what you wanted, because you're having a great day, and you have your little pastry because that's what you wanted because you're having a great day. And then all of a sudden your energy has shifted. You're not anymore in that great mood. You're not anymore in the joy that you were in. And that's even from waking up in your room, going into an area in your home where there's other people. So you have to understand, you are also sensing the energy of other people. So the sensing the energy of other people that are in the area or in the room or wherever you just came from, you magnetize that to you. It joins you. It's like, oh, I'm going to go with this person, right? And then your thoughts begin to think other things, like, oh, I can't believe she spelled my name wrong. Like, what's up with this guy who just took the last straw? Or how come I got to come downstairs and the kitchen is all dirty because everybody's trying to eat breakfast and not cleaning up after themselves? Whatever it is, you're taking on that energy. And then as you take it on, you're choosing to have thoughts that want that energy to magnetize more to you, right? That's period, amen. And so therefore it's going to attach yourself. It's going to magnetize. It's going to just be a part of you all day long. And you have to be able to, whether you're sensing your own energy at a low vibration and sensing the energy of other people in a low vibration, you have to come to that state of relaxation, that state of choice, that state of relaxation of what energy are you choosing to be able to want for that day. And this comes in everything, it comes in the sense of like, if you are in a relationship you don't want to be in, or maybe you have a friend that really hurt your feelings, or maybe you don't know, you're stuck in life and you don't know why, right? You don't know where it stems from, or it stems from past experiences, whatever it may be. You have to understand, by those 17 seconds of thoughts that you're having, you're magnetizing that energy within you, and it's just going to project in every area of your life. And that's why you stay in the muck. That's why you stay in the stuck. It's because you're choosing to. And I know that's really hard to like swallow, in the sense that you're choosing to. And trust me, I am not saying that you have to like, oh, you feel this emotion, let me get out of this energy. I'm not saying it has to be like that. I do agree you need to feel your emotions and know where they're coming from. But at the same time, you don't have to let it last in you for a long period of time. You can choose to be like, okay, I feel this energy. It's coming from here. It's causing this emotion. Do I not want that in my life right now? If you do, okay, you do. But you have to remember that you cannot project that energy onto anyone else. And you have to understand that any other energy that comes into you, it's going to come back like and swallow you whole. And so you have to find that reason of state of relaxation. So that way you are able to come to peace with the energy that you're sensing. Just like if you taste something that's bad, you spit it out. That way if you hear something that's not very at the level of where you want to be, you no longer, you turn it off, right? If it's the news and you don't want to hear it, you turn it off. If it's something you see and it like hurts your heart, what do? You stop looking at it, right? If it's something that you smell and it's so horrible that you don't want it, you walk away. You find something to clear your smell. So you are fine with taking those other senses and shifting them, so that way you don't no longer taste or smell or something horrible. So why not do that for the energy that you have within your thoughts and your emotions? Because it's all the same. Energy is all the same. And yeah, I think that's all I want to talk about today. And, and so find your state of relaxation. Find your state of, relaxation. I mean, because really, whenever we have high vibrational energy and we're good, we're on that low vibration, we have a hard time finding that ability to be able to get to that part of relaxation. And so whatever it is for you, it could be, I don't know, think about something right now that you could do that could do that. It could simply be good music, good listening music. It could simply hear a mantra. It could simply be, talking with yourself, talking it out with yourself. It could be going into that meditation. It could be anything. Just as long as you take that 17 seconds and you're able to shift that energy that you're feeling. And I'm telling you, if you start doing that and you do it every time it happens, because listen, when I started doing it, I found myself trying to come to my state of relaxation like 30 times a day, right? Because that's sometimes how much energy is so impacted on us, right? It doesn't happen the first time or the second time or the third time. So you just got to keep doing it, right? It's just the same as like whenever we're trying to perfect a meal or trying to, teach our kids how to do something or teach ourselves how to redo something. You keep doing it, right? You keep doing it so that way it comes a part of you. And so that's the part of state of relaxation. And so I hope that this week, on this Monday, henceforth until next Monday, where I give you another little tool, is to just like find that. Just know that you don't want to smell anything horrible or taste anything horrible. So why do you want to have the energy, that horrible energy inside you, right? Come to that state of relaxation. And it'd be awesome if you comment below. Comment in the chat below and tell me what are some of your state of relaxations that you do. Maybe what you do could help someone else. And so I would love to share that conversation with you. And if you're looking to learn how to really do this and dive deep into it, go to coach-tammy.com. There you will be able to book a consult, book anything, reach out to me and say, hey, I was asking for this. Or if you don't want to do that, just DM me. Just a boop, boop, boop. and then we can have a more conversation. All right, my loves, I hope that serves you for today. I hope that you're able to think about the energy that is coming from yourself and think about the energy that is coming from other people and shift it in a way that it can be at a higher vibration for you to live your best life and all of that good, fun stuff. All right, guys, until next time, keep loving, keep growing, and keep embracing life boldly.